houses they made, dancing around. No one's awake. Laugh in the silence. The diamond is fake. Knock, knock, who's there? No one's awake. More scary than words they try to sing. Tiptoe through bushes. Too many dear hearts. The mud looks like stone until you get stuck. You live if you know. Oh, how you're out of love. So please take your time. It will go fast. And please know your lines. Your words now are safe. Lift up your arms, a fight till you lose. Hold in your breath, a time to abuse. Dancing butterflies, talking to wolves. Dancing dragons, breathing their hearts. Up and away, you fly today. Making a path, you will find tomorrow. Shut up, you quack. Your food is all gone. Your plate is not clean, and you've lost all your spoons. Your ice is melted, your fire is gone. You took the last ticket. Someone is now dead. Rat, tap, tap, tap. I felt in your lap. Suck up the juice. Your cat has gotten loose. Tie down the house. It will fly away. And marching parade to the fundamental. As dragons and butterflies dance in the moon, rabbits and pumpkins hum to the bliss of what they could have and the time they've missed. Qu'est-ce que c'est, mon chéri, mi amour? Do you not know what your tongue is for? Dragons and butterflies dancing around. Dragons and butterflies dancing around.
Dear, I told you there's really nothing to worry about. God will protect us from any evil doing.
Daniel, please allow me to pay you. Please accept some money for your seances.
I believe, Sir Rufus, I told you yesterday and several times last week that I would not accept payment for my work. Your hospitality and a roof over my head is payment enough.
Oh dear, I'm just not so bad. I don't want to be here.
Wow, look at this house. It's so beautiful. Honey, don't worry. Don't worry, dear. Come on.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Can everyone please take a seat?
Some would take full advantage of his talents and hold up to 6 ounces a day. Daniel was, as they say, an invited guest, and people would travel from miles around just to see the marvels of Daniel. Even with all her money and connections, Mrs. Hayden from earlier on could never top or even match the seances that Daniel was holding all over New England. At one occasion, 5 men weighing 850 pounds combined stood on the table to try and stop it from rising, but it still came off the floor. And spirit lights would appear in the rooms that these seances were held, no matter whose home Daniel Home was in. The spirits would meet him anywhere. Skeptics stated that they were convinced that these feats were the work of spirits. Now, I would like to invite 2 audience members to experience one of Daniel's seances. Could I please ask Leonie and Marcus to join us?
Need everyone to concentrate and try to become silent. I want to contact a spirit into this room, but your presence is quite important. Place your hands on the table. Let us now begin the seance. Please be calm. Don't worry, it's just a musical instrument. It can't hurt you. Quickly now. Everyone, sit on the table to keep it from moving.
This.
Oh, what a lovely afternoon we're having here. It was in the home of Ward Cheney, August 1852, that really would startle his contemporaries. In one evening, Daniel would be completely possessed by the spiritual world. Now, I would like to invite 2 game audience members to come forth again and attend one of Daniel's most controversial seances to date. Could I get Kurt and Lady Lion to come up, please? Follow me. I'll take you backstage. This way, please.
Daniel, give us something that will satisfy every skeptic in the room.
Yes, but don't turn up in the chair. I hear your seances are sometimes reckless.
Why, yes, of course, Mr. Cheney. I'll be delighted to show you. Now, would you please join me around this table here? I need everyone to clear your mind, and please do not have any thoughts of what I'm going to say. I believe we do have ancestors in this house. As I've expressed during seances, do be silent and listen around you. They are very angry. They are sailors from sea and were murdered.
I've been shot.
Well, Daniel was truly becoming the new fashionable guest to have to dinner, and it was in November of 1853 that George Bancroft, the former Harvard professor, secretary to the Navy, American minister in Britain, and author of History of the United States, decided to hold the most fashionable dinners in the city of New York. His guests included the famous journalist William Makepeace Thackeray, New York's Vanity Fair journalist, and of course Daniel.
now that dinner is out of the way, the fun can begin. I do enjoy our discussions. And what a pleasure it is to be accompanied by such an author as yourself, William. In saying that, what did you make of Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven? Find it as chilling as I did? In particular, the wrappings, which may have something to do with the presence of our most recent house guest, Daniel.
But to be completely honest, I do not find Mr. Poe's work at all chilling. Oh, he does write a good story, but they hold no merit in the world of realism. I find dabbling with the dead tasteless when there is so much real life to write about. Personally, I do not believe any of it.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Thackeray. But I have witnessed several of Mr. Hume's seances this week, and I may have been skeptical at first, but am truly convinced what I have experienced is true and good. Daniel has a gift like no other, and I implore you to stay and witness one of these seances.
I will do nothing of the sort. All right, I should have to write about it. And I do not want to embarrass you or your guests with the things I might say.
Really, there's nothing to fear, William. You are amongst friends here. There really is no harm in trying it for curiosity's sake. I trust you will have a change of heart when he's finished.
I cannot promise to write a positive review in the next issue of Vanity Fair.
Oh, please, sir. I implore you not to write anything at all. I am certainly not interested in publicity. Mrs. Bancroft simply wants to share with you the experiences she and Mr. Bancroft have had since my occupancy in their home.
William, I insist that we have Daniel share his talents with you. You will have a change of heart, I assure you, by the end of the evening.
Let the spectacle begin. But I warn you, I will be writing an article on this event. I will owe it to the public who do not have the same opportunity as I do. Besides, if word got out that I did attend one of Daniel's seances and did not write about it, well, that would be the end of my career.
I assure you, Mr. Thackeray, this will be the beginning of a new view from you.
Oh, Daniel, you are a poet just like Edgar.
It would be an honor to grant you your wish as to whom I will contact on this day.
That is something I will not do. I am only an observer.
Daniel, dear, would you be so kind as to contact George's mother?
No!
Alright then, his grandmother. Or do that amazing trick that you do going out the window and back. I do love that.
I think I will let the spirits decide who Mr. Thackeray should encounter. Now, can I have everyone clear your minds and focus on nothing except the room and the books that reside in it?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I would prove to be the biggest skeptic to ever write about Daniel and still find some truth in what I experienced. I dismissed the raps as some natural, unexplained phenomenon. I even called Daniel an imposter. But in the same article, raved about the manifestations I could not explain. It was a remarkable evening.